Okay, we're going to go ahead and do an overview of the PT-C thermal camera. First things first is I'm going to go ahead and take the front cap and lift it up and click it into place. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn the tool on. And we're going to go ahead and let this thing calibrate. And that's what it's doing right now. It's calibrating the temperature. Perfect. Okay, great. So now let's go ahead and look at the screen and talk about what we see. At the top of the screen, you're going to see basically a time, a date, stamp. You're going to see the average temperature of what it's looking at, and then the battery. On the other side of the screen, you're going to see a kind of a temperature gauge where it's ranging from the hottest all the way to the coldest with the colors. And then what it's actually pointing at in the center is, again, the temperature of what you're wanting to look at. So as I kind of move around, again, the temperature will change depending on where I am. Again, you can see the hot spots, and that's at the top of the screen, kind of in that red reticle. That's showing you the hottest part of the screen. Excellent. Now imagine if you were working in a room and you wanted to make sure a certain temperature was set in a certain location. You can actually lock the average of these temperatures in by hitting the lock button right here. And what I mean by that is, imagine if I wanted to make sure everything was within 98.6 and 78 point, I think that's 6, you would be able to lock this temperature in, so as you walked around, that's going to be the set temperature that you're going to use as a gauge. If you want to unlock it, just go ahead and press unlock here. Okay, the next function we're going to look at is this arrow button right here. We're going to go ahead and press it once, and now we have different types of color. Again, I guess if you're colorblind or if you'd like to see this in different types of color, all you have to do is scroll through this. And once you select one, you can just go ahead and let go, and you're good to go. Every time this starts up, it should start in the same color scheme that you just selected. All right, another button that we're going to look at is the center button with the 3 lines on it. We're going to press that once. And we have a few different modes that we can switch back and forth from. We're going to go ahead and press this arrow right here to go from automatic, which is what it was on, to manual. Then we have cold detector, and then we have heat detector. Go ahead and go through those. If you hit manual, go ahead and select it by hitting those 3 lines. And then you could actually set the range. Again, you could set it on whatever temperature you want, and you would go ahead and press the check button. Let's go ahead and go back to that. We're going to go ahead and change that. We do cold detector, which means it'll take the range from the reading of the tool. And the reading of the tool is right now saying 99 at the hottest and 83 at the coldest. And it's going to pick up, again, the colder levels. So basically on those lower levels will probably be a blue color. And then we can go now to heat, and it'll be the opposite. It'll only pick up the hottest parts of what the tool is looking at. We're going to go ahead and switch that back to automatic and press enter, and we are back to where we were. And one more addition to the middle button that has the 3 lines. We're going to press it once, and then over here we're going to go ahead and press once, and then this is our main menu. So if you wanted to change any of the settings in the main menu, you'd find them there. We're going to go ahead and press the home button, and now we're back to the main screen. All right, we're going to go ahead and look at the down or the up arrow. They both do the same function, but basically what it's going to do is it's going to change the image that you're looking at relative to the heat map. Again, there are, I think, 4 different functions. Let's go through those and hit the down arrow. The first one that it's on, it's kind of like an image overlaid onto a heat map. It kind of is confusing looking at sometimes when you're looking at, we'll say, a larger span or a larger image. I'm going to go ahead and press the down button again. Now we're looking at, again, the image itself plus the heat map. And the heat map just got a little larger, plus the image itself. And then the final one, which is just the heat map over an image. This is the one I like, but again, just depends on what you're doing, and you're able to choose any 4 of those image types. All right, let's go ahead and take one more picture. We're going to go ahead and press the camera button. Perfect. And then we're going to go ahead and press the image library. It opens up that specific image. And now if you wanted to, you can leave some verbal notes. We're going to go ahead and press the triple lines in the middle. And we can go ahead and record ourselves and then press the check button. And now that specific image has an audio note saved. All right, and the final option is the trigger that's on the front of the tool. What that does is it freezes the screen. So say that there's a hard to reach area and you're not able to see the screen, but you want to be able to see again that specific area. You go ahead and press the trigger one time, and it says hold, and then you're able to move the device into the view or into a view that you can see it to analyze what the image shows. And then when you want it to unhold, just push the trigger one more time and you're back to the live screenshot.